Scientology is a cult designed to make money. Thanks a lot. Good man. You alright?
Yeah.
Good website.
Who guys are you? Because I've had an experience with these guys.
Okay.
We're trying to club, yeah.
We're anonymous, an internet-based group that is basically.
Oh, you're anonymous.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Right. Can I ask what your experience with the Scientologists or Scientology was?
I went to a drug rehab thinking it was a drug rehab, but it was a fucking
Narconon.
Yeah.
Ah, right. What was that like?
Fucking nightmare.
Did you do the sauna and sweat lodge and
Yeah, I did all the TRs and crap like that.
Yeah.
And I'm going, what is this about? And they say, well, it doesn't matter, just do it.
Did you have to pay for it as well?
Only £15,000.
Oh, lovely, yeah. Great,
I did try and get my money back.
Yeah. Any luck or?
Any luck getting it back?
No. They gave me unfortunately, I got better.
Oh, and then that's it. It was all.
It's because of them, yeah.
And then they'll use that as PR. They love that.
But obviously, you weren't fully aware that Narconon was a Scientology front group when you went into it. No, fair enough.
So, like Dianetics, this used to have big church Scientology.
Have you got any contact details for me to get involved? Because I'd like to be more.
Well, I mean, if you want to start protesting, whyweprotest.net, you'll be able to see the protests when they're being arranged. It's like a forum.
Are you getting anywhere? Are you actually doing anything?
Oh, absolutely.
Standing around.
Yeah. Convicted of fraud in France in October last year, £500,000, 3 suspended sentences. We've got how many people have left now? It's ridiculous amount of 88s and 87s. That's the real high.
Yeah, I know.
Class 6 auditors that have left, Class 5 auditors. There's a list of maybe 30, 40 people who've left.
And a lot of
just because of Anonymous.
Yeah, a lot of people basically have said when they've got out of the organisation that Anonymous has helped them feel confident.
You don't have to be anonymous to me.
No, it's okay. I just
you don't want to keep your
basically because they have a fair game policy.
I know
that and stuff. So no, I just like to keep it down. But no, you know what I mean. So
because I worked on it. Did you see the program with John Sweeney?
Oh yeah, that's Scientology and me. Yeah,
and they were going to do Narconon, and there was a group of us who were going to go on the program, but unfortunately they nailed them. I was the only one left who was willing to speak out.
Yeah.
I think they paid people off
just to shut them up.
So from ex-Scientologists who said, well, they wouldn't have spoken out or joined in on the protest, because some join us on the protest now, and I have in the past, because, the whole fair game tactics where they harass you, sue you,
I mean, my position is, I don't give a fuck if you want to believe about
absolutely
stuff like
believe whatever you want.
It's the false pretences, it's the recruitment and the stuff saying.
That's exactly why we protest.
That's my problem with it.
Yeah.
And the Narconon, I think it's, I know. And I think it is possible to kick Narconon the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Because they're saying they're not science. I don't know whether they are now. I look on the net and it seems to be clearer that they are. But they used to say Narconon had nothing to do with Scientology. But
no, completely.
And they've got charity status, which Scientology aren't allowed in this country, because they're not a religion.
No, because you have to pay, they're not recognised as one.
They're not. I looked into it. They're not registered as a rehab. They're registered as a education facility.
Yeah.
That's how they get around it. That's why they call people students.
Oh, I mean, the thing is, they have an army of lawyers, and they set it up.
Oh, absolutely.
They set it up to get around these little legal loopholes and stuff like that. So
they've still got all my stuff, which I applied to them under the data protection.
Yeah.
And they won't give it back. No. They gave me a list of saying their lawyers gave me a list, and we identified the lawyer as the big Scientology lawyer. Just gave me a list of compliance who said under the data protection, this is all I've got to give you. They gave me a list of my data without actually giving me my files back. Because I've written down all my overts and stuff. Overts.
I'm sorry to hear that, mate, but at least you're obviously smart enough to realise what was happening and.
And it's still a frustration today that I want to know. I'd like to get involved in trying to.
No, by all means, mate. I mean,
get rid of them.
Yeah.
Or get rid of Narconon anyway.
Well, the thing is, Narconon actually has started being targeted more in the United States by anonymous protesters, and people in masks go there with information. Yeah, because there are some like NarcononExposed.com. I'm not too sure. So I mean, we are trying to do it, but obviously it's hard, you know, as an organisation, you know, as a group of people and individuals, who do we target? The thing is, it's primarily the Church of Scientology. That's what sparked it off. But with, they're wise companies, they're front companies, like Criminal, Narconon, and Arrow, whatever it is. I mean, we are raising awareness, and when they come into places, people are there to try and stop them. You know? I mean, the thing is, it works for some people, great. You know, as it's like, there's a great quote that Senator Nick Xenophon, who's an Australian senator, who basically called for an inquiry December last year into the Church of Scientology, accusing it of not being a religion, being a criminal organisation. And the quote was, people in Australia, and this is obviously applicable worldwide, are free to believe whatever they want. They have a right to do so, but they have to act in a certain way, and it's called the law, and no one is above it. And this is what the Church of Scientology doesn't seem to quite get. But the thing is, their numbers are going down. You know,
say they're the fastest growing.
Oh yeah, I mean, they say they have 8 million members. We haven't got a clue where they're all hiding.
I think they've got about 500,000.
I don't think it's even that many. I mean, the thing is, the US census done a few months ago, or last year, showed that it declined from 55,000 down to like 25,000 or something over a period. So, and then of course the spokesman says, "Oh, that's an impossibly low number." And
fucking money.
Yeah.
Bought that place down at Blackfriars and.
Yeah, on Queen Victoria Street. So that's totally it. The thing is, these people are hemorrhaging money. They really are suffering at the moment. And they're buying more and more buildings, renovating them. The thing is, as soon as they renovate them with all the new stuff, that value drops down. You know, if no one's going in, they're not paying off the cost of the building. Their day of reckoning is coming, and we're just going to keep...
Travolta's gone to Haiti. There's a funny article in the Guardian about Travolta in
sending missionaries.
Thank God for Travolta. Well, the last thing they fucking need in their thing is like hooked up to an e-meter.
The Scientology volunteers were actually barred from entering one of the hospitals because they didn't want spiritual healing. They wanted people who could provide medicine. You know what I mean? So, whyweprotest.net. I mean, if you're interested in this sort of stuff, I mean, there's a lot of sort of articles that are constantly being updated, added to.
Anonymous got a website.
I mean, they've got quite a few, but where like arrangements like this are done is whyweprotest.net. If you want to come by for one of our main monthly protests, where we have like 20-30 people here, absolutely go for it. I mean, obviously you can touch by you, but not from a site like Church of Scientology, from a Narconon.
God, just trust me, I've been touched.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay now, and well done for obviously figuring out the truth. I can imagine. But anyway,
yeah,
you got one. Good luck. Thank you very much. Take care. Yeah.
Good luck.